Sorting empty cans and bottles can be dirty, messy work. But it's work that can result in a sizable amount of money when those same empties are returned to a bottle depot, which is exactly why members of this group are doing it.
It's work, and we end up in our grubby clothes, as you can see. So thanks to our members, we're able to do this.
Now here's the interesting part. The members are all part of Alberni Deep Space Port, a Star Trek fan association. But that's not what they're raising money for. They're sorting bottles for the local branch of the SPCA.
It's all about species getting along together, and we figure if we can't get along with the species we share this planet with, we're going to have a bit of trouble out there. So this is in the name of interspecies communication and cooperation.
Now that may sound odd to you unless you know a little bit about Star Trek fan associations, because as much as they're about celebrating all things Trekkie, they're also about respect, acceptance, and diversity.
I love Star Trek and the ideas that they have. Infinite diversity and infinite dimensions. Basically everything is interesting and should be allowed to exist.
That's part of the mandate of our parent organization, Starfleet. And as part of building the future, we know that we won't get to that wonderful future unless we put our boots on the ground and start working here and now. So that's one of the reasons why Starfleet stresses that every Starfleet chapter needs to have a very strong community service component.
Well, they certainly have a strong presence in Port Alberni, where the club is involved in numerous community events, some of them, like this effort, with a measurable benefit to the cause they're supporting.
Well, it's amazing to see the numbers that come up on the cash register for the SPCA account when we turn all of this stuff in.
And that's money that the SPCA depends on in order to provide food, shelter, and veterinary care to animals in need.
We're here for helping out homeless animals and any animal in need. There's a lot of money that we get from the bottles in the recycling depot. It's really important because if they weren't here, then it would be me doing it, and I just couldn't handle it on my own.
Of course, the staff, their primary concern is animal welfare. So we fill in the gaps and take care of this, which they absolutely don't have time for.
Filling in the gaps, supporting other species on the planet, and fostering a better community. Not a bad morning's work for a small group of Trekkies who, without much fanfare, are doing their best to make this world a better one. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Nancy Wilmot.